So today we are discussing about SOC, Security Operations Center, and I found this young man's file, and I'm good. His file is a very good introduction to Security Operations Center, and it's as granular as possible, and that is the reason why I incorporated it. In your folder, you will also find the link to his courses or the link to his page in Coursera, and also this particular material that he used. So do well to check out our name, and it's good. So what is SOC? We are going to talk about SOC, how it has evolved, the people, the process, and the technologies that are involved in it, and also what skills are required. Where does SOC jobs fit in? Why companies need so many computers? What are the different IT teams? So any extra curricular um, topics in the program, in this particular sub program, you will look them up yourself, but we are going to focus squarely on SOC, Security Operations Center.
Okay, sir.
So the question, where do SOC jobs fit in? When we see the diagram that is shown, we are seeing, first of all, the whole job market, which is followed by the information technology section, also followed by the IT infrastructure. We have the network engineers, system engineers, database engineers. They are facilitating the information technology market, which is facilitating the entire market. Now, inside them, you also have the IT security team, which are facilitating the people in the yellow, and the people in yellow are facilitating the people in orange, and the people in orange are facilitating the people in blue. And lastly, we now have the SOC analyst, the people in the gray. They work with the tools like these, and they are facilitating the people in the green, and the people in the green facilitating the people in the yellow, and so forth, so on. There is a scenario here. The civil engineer, even though he is not an architect or a mason worker, or even a tile worker, or a painter, or an electrician, or a plumber, you will believe or agree with me that for him to work as a civil engineer and get a house from beginning to start, he must know how to relate with this set of people. True or false?
True,
Yes.
yes, true.
He will know how to coordinate them to get the work done. The same way the people that work in the Security Operations Center, the SOC analysts, they will have to know how to work hand in hand with the IT security teams and the IT infrastructure teams. So somehow, in your journey as a cybersecurity personnel, you will come across networks, security endpoints, system engineers, database. You're going to come across them, and you should be able to know how to navigate with them. So, why are sub jobs in demand? Why are sub jobs in demand? We know that SOC stands for Security Operations Center, and it is a section of security in a job. So, why are they in demand? We could attribute that to shortage of skills in the past and in the present time. In fact, with the advent of COVID, it even made it more obvious. Now people could work remotely. That also caused more openings for people to be attacked, systems to be infiltrated, and vulnerabilities arising. When you're coming into cybersecurity, there are so many things that people talk about and think that are myths. For example, some people say or think that cybersecurity is difficult, that it's only for hackers. Of course, when you get into the industry, you find out that that's not true. Some people say cybersecurity is hacking. Of course, at the same time, it's not true. Even though in cybersecurity we hack, hacking means to break in and fix. Security Operations Center started evolving since 2015, and if we go into the job market today, you'll be shocked that 63% of cybersecurity jobs you're going to be seeing will be around Security Operations Center. So, in other words, inside cybersecurity, we have Security Operations Center, which is a branch in cybersecurity. And we are saying that 63% of cybersecurity jobs revolve around security operations. Currently, as at the time where you are now, it has low entry barrier, meaning with very least qualifications, join the cybersecurity career path as a security operations center. And day by day, new certifications are being released into the system. For example, the IAC2 is one of the new certifications that could give you, a beginner, a foot into the job market. So these slides will explain the different IT teams in a company. You'll get the slide is already on your folder, so you could look at the slides later. If you're
Okay, sir.
careful enough, you'll see the network team, also the network tools, the tools that they use. You see the endpoint security team, the tools that they use. For example, the endpoint security team, they protect endpoints in the network. And they use tools like the antivirus, host firewalls, host intrusion prevention system, EDRs, which stands for endpoint detection response systems, data loss prevention systems, and also disk inscription systems. So these are some of the various teams that you might see in a company. Network security team, infosec security team. This team also is very, very important because they house, remember the GRC, the what's it called? We talked about the legal aspect of cybersecurity in the last class, where we have the um, GRC. I think now, if we look at it in a broad aspect, the information security team consists of the GRC department, and this GRC stands for governance, risk, and compliance. So for some people that are coming into the industry, they might not come in and start hacking or doing other stuffs. They might just go into GRC depending on their skill set. For example, someone who is good in auditing and policy making will do very well in GRC because if you look at the makeup of a GRC, starting from the yellow, what are the makeups? What are the things that are inside this particular department? What can you see?
Sir, I can. It's only the strategy, management, business processes, control activities. The others I can't see it, and the one the word on the yellow I can't see it also.
Okay, the yellow one is audit. We have audit, strategy management,
Okay,
business
okay.
processes, policies and procedures, performance management, risk management, control activities. So these these stuffs, these job roles are
Okay.
what the GRC take care of. And GRC stands for governance, risk, and what?
Compliance.
Yes. So Someone who is working in the GRC, they perform regular audits, they draft security policies, and also they ensure that the companies adhere to regulatory compliances while also conducting user awareness training to ensure that people or users do not fall victim.
Victim.
Yeah. So we also have the vulnerability assessment team. So if you have strong skills on this kind of activities, you also have to be considering going into the GRC section. So I just have to put that out there because one of the major goals of this program is to be able to know where you fit in the best in the industry and build your strength from there. We have the vulnerability assessment team. These guys, they use automated tools to scan the network to identify vulnerabilities in applications and systems. They analyze the reports and work with various teams for fixing vulnerabilities. Whenever they scan and they find any vulnerability, they update, they patch it up. They patch it up. Most times when you see companies telling you that we're having maintenance within so and so hour, maintenance they are saying there actually means, hey, when we are doing our security scanning, we found out some loopholes of vulnerabilities. We want to take this time to fix them up. That is simply what it means. Are you with me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So we also have this department, identity and access management team. They create and manage identities and access rights of people in the company. That you are able to create email address and username. It is this department that takes care of it. They are in charge of user accounts creation, password reset, and granting access. Then we also have our almighty SOC, the Security Operations Center.
Talk.
Yeah. And we say that their major job role is what?
They are in charge of the security of the
From the
site. Like,
screen.
okay.
From the screen, what's their job role? You will see it from the screen.
Okay, they monitor. They monitor, detect, investigate, and respond to cyber threats.
Good.
They work with the SME of other
Other
teams
teams
to
to
remediate
remediate
the security
security
incident.
incidents. Now, these are the tools that they work with.
Sir,
Remember, at any point you have questions.
so what is the SME?
What's what?
Yes, I have a question. What is the SME? Like, what is the SME people? Like, who are
What
they?
is SME?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, SME in general, what's it called? Business stands for small medium enterprises. But let's check whether it has any other meaning in cybersecurity. What I'm teaching you is how to find your way around the industry. Do you know what ChatGPT is? You should know, right?
Yes, I know. Yes.
Okay. When you open at the end of today's class, open up your ChatGPT. Okay? And
Okay. Yes,
on a
sir.
new chat, you give it this prompt. Um, my name is, what's your name?
Patrick Pastor.
Patrick. My name is Patrick.
Yes, Pastor.
Is there a K after your name, after the C?
Yes.
Okay. Come in. Let me make this bold so you could see what I'm doing.
Okay.
So my name is Patrick.
I can see now.
I recently enrolled into a 1 month cybersecurity bootcamp. Throughout the bootcamp, I will carry you around to analyze my progress after the bootcamp. You see what I prompted, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so you send it and it's going to give you a response. What did he say?
I'll be glad to walk you through it. You can track what you're learning each week, break down tough concepts into simpler explanations, help you build notes, mind maps, or summaries, create small practice tasks or labs to reinforce what you learn. Finally, review your overall progress at the end of it.
Okay, good. So this is you are giving it a context of what you're doing and how long you're going to be doing it. So every day when you're done with classes, you do your summary here. Tell it, oh, we learned this. We also learned, talked about this. The tutor or the teacher said this and this. What does this mean? Okay. Make sure that at any time when we have a class, you bring a summary down to here. Why is it important is at the end of the 1 month, even after the practicals that we've done, it can help you and create and generate a unique resume or CV that is tied towards your skill sets that you've learned, and it will be unique to you. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, so I'm going to ask it in the concept of cybersecurity, security, and SOC. What does SME stand for? And I want you to always ask questions. Even the best guys in the industries, they still Google questions. Anything they don't know or anything they want to find out, they still go to Google and ask. Smart people use AI these days. So whatever question it is you
Yes.
have that we don't talk about in class, or maybe class have ended, you want to ask more questions, engage on your assistant, which is this. So this is going to be your
ChatGPT.
assistant throughout the project. When you guys have brainstormed and you come up with things that matter, you will always find a way to run around it. So we said in the context of cybersecurity and security operations center, SME stands for subject matter expert. And SME is a professional who has deep expertise in a specific domain. In a SOC or cybersecurity environment, an SME could be a malware analyst SME, subject matter expert, or a network security SME, or a threat intelligence SME. So, in what brought us here, we say security operations center analysts, they work with SME of other teams. Now you understand what SME is, subject matter experts of other
Yes,
teams, meaning people who are,
experts. Yes.
yes, in other teams. So they work with experts of other teams to remediate the security incidents. And these are the tools that they use. They use SIEM tool, the SOA tool, the threat intelligence tool, and analysis tool. By the time you are done with your program, Our next program, or the advanced set of the program, will be called Security Operations Center program, meaning the day-to-day activities of what the people working as security analysts does. And since you people are in the program, that will have 50% discount. Yeah, 50% discount into the program, because people are coming that are coming in after people's batch will be paying 300,000, because they will be having the entire program all together. But you guys now, if people want it, people already in the program, they will have a 50% discount to join that practical sections. But that's by the way anyway, to them. So I am going to send you at the end of our class today. I'm going to share this prompt with you. Okay? So when you load it on
Yes.
your system or on your phone, it will automatically bring you down to this summary. Meaning all these things we've discussed here, it will keep it on for you, so that you can now start from there. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So, for example, now we've come across a new word, SIEM. What is SIEM? You should ask, what is SIEM? What is SOA? Threat intelligence and analysis tools. So by the end of the class, you ask it about all these things. It already knows who you are and what you're doing. So it's going to be giving you accurate or streamlined results or answers in respect to what you are doing and the program we are in. So the Security Operations Center is more like the central organization of security, or the central to organization security. Meaning, currently in an organization, most issues relating to security wise are being directed to the Security Operations Center. Even the help desk guys, when they have issues, they push their issues, security issues, to the Security Operations Center. So when you are working in the industry, expect to get more jobs to be done. Now let's talk about how did it even start? How did we come across the institution of Security Operations Center? Before that, there is a record here. It says during the year 2008 to 2010, Stuxnet was the first cyber weapon that was developed. Stuxnet. It was the first cyber weapon that was developed, and it was used to bring down Iran's nuclear power plant. You see, cybersecurity is not just it doesn't just
Yes, sir.
affect a single human being. It goes way above not just affecting a human being. It can affect a family, it can affect a business, it can affect a community, it can affect a country and a nation. As you can see here, this product was designed to bring down a country's nuclear power plant. That's for you to see and know how dangerous or how adverse it gets. We're talking of how did SOC come to be, the evolution of SOC. Keep it in your mind. Many cyber attacks has been recorded or has happened in the past. Some of them which were very disastrous. Why some? Mild also. For example, Yahoo. During the time that Yahoo came out, hackers posted login details. Yahoo was hacked and almost 453,000 users were hacked. Their details were made public. And it later confirmed in 2017 that all 3 billion of its users' accounts were impacted. So some companies have their hits very big. Record still shows that small businesses, when they get hit by a cyber attack, they don't get to recover. So the question goes, who is safe on the internet? As of the time when all these things are happening, findings were made and we got these interesting details. Read it out, please.
It took 205 days for companies to detect attack. 80 days before the attack, there were indications that the attack 7% of the time the attack was detected. Ghana.
External entity.
Yes.
So 70% of the time when these attacks were detected, they were detected not even by the company itself, but by external entities. There are some words that were mentioned there that I want us to look around. Remember, I told you that while we're in our class, if we come across questions that will come out in your exam, I will let you know. So we said that first it took 205 days for companies to detect an attack. Can you imagine?
Hmm.
That's almost a year now.
Yes. Almost more than half.
Yes. So, and 80 days before this attack happened, there were indications that the attack would happen. It's just like an armed robber sending you a message. We are coming to steal, we are coming to steal, we will steal, and yet nobody noticed, and they still came and stole and left. So 67% of the time, the attacks were detected by an external entity, not even by the company itself. These indications are what we call in the industry indicators of compromise, IOC. It might come out in your exam. So whenever you see IOC in the industry, what does it stand for?
Indicators of compromise.
Yes, indicators of compromise. What do you think they are?
I think they are the people that maybe like indicate when the system is being hacked. Being, yeah.
Actually,
Indicate
indicators of compromise is nothing but evidence.
evidence.
Yes, this is evidence. When something happens and you're looking for evidence of this thing that happened, you go and look at the sites or at the place where the thing happened. True of us.
Yes, sir.
So you gather evidence. They say, uh, there was a robbery incident here. You go to the security people will go to that site. They look around to see whether they can gather any evidence of what happened. True or false? So
True, sir.
those evidence is what we call indicators of compromise. Just like the direct word meaning of the word says, indicators of compromise, the things that indicated that this thing happened. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Understanding is key. When you understand, you learn better. So, indicators of compromise are IOCs, and these are the things that they are like artifacts, the pieces of evidence, the things that litter around that crime scene or that thing that is happening that will make you to know, okay, this happened or this is from this person and this person was here. When you see uh, a footprint of someone in front of a robbery environment, what will you think?
The person was there. He was at the scene,
Good,
crime scene.
good. So if there is a way to vet that footprint, you can collect the footprint and say, guy, why is your shoe footprint looking like the footprint that we saw in that place? Are you sure you were not there? The person says, yeah, I was not there, I was not there. And they catch the person and make more evidence and query him. You find out that the person was actually the one that went and stole. Just catch the guy.
Yes.
Just by his sabers, his shoe. It was given the same print. So in the Western world, they even take handprints. They will check where the person touched. All those evidence
Yes.
are IOCs, indicators of compromise. So we said that 80 days before the attack happened, there were indicators, things that should say that this attack would happen. But yet, obviously, nobody saw it. So let's look at the calendar and look at this very well. So we started getting indicators of compromise around January 20th. All through till April 2nd, before the attack happened. Even when the attack happened, nobody noticed it. From April down, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, until mid-November, around 19th, before it was detected. Even now that it was detected, it's not even the company that detected it. It was external people, maybe people that are using the product. Say, this people's product is behaving somehow. I don't think, are you people sure that it's still safe? You understand that kind of thing? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So this was the situation of the industries and businesses security wise before Security Operations Center was introduced. Are you getting the story where we are coming from?
Yes, sir.
Now, we found out that the root cause of all these things that we experience, I explained now, is lack of visibility. Visibility in the sense that nobody was watching. Do you know that I just remember that I've not had anything? My tummy just bites me and I say, I'm supposed to have eaten, I'm hungry. So take person go walk, so take you go forget say you never chop.
Yeah.
As my tummy just bites me now, I say, try. I never chop. But it's all right. And once I'm done with your class now, the people who originally has Thursday as their class, they're taking over from 9 p.m. But it's all right. We'll move forward. So we found out that the reason why such this kind of thing can be experienced was because nobody was watching. There was lack of visibility. So, and it gave rise to the need for security monitoring. And that is how Security Operations Center came to be, because they introduced someone who will be watching what is happening security wise. Now, the question now turns to, what's the new question?
What should we monitor?
Yes, it's not just saying, okay, let us start monitoring. What are we supposed to monitor? What should we monitor? And since we know that computer talks in numbers and logs, computer keeps tracks. Your phone has a track record of everything you've done on it today. Even when someone asks you and you say, no, I didn't do anything like this, your phone keeps record. And those records are called logs, LOG. So every device that is connected to the internet or that is used to work, they keep logs. So we are monitoring logs of all the devices that we use to work. Some of these devices are system servers, security solutions, tools, network devices, your Wi-Fi, your router, your what's it called, email servers, your storage servers. All those things communicate with each other, and their logs, their communication talks, the discussions they are chatting, they are talking, are being stored as logs. And those are the things we monitor because when anything is happening, that is where you find out that something is happening. For example, let's say, for example, you work in a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I hope you're with me.
Yes, sir.
On Monday, when you came to work, you are checking the data usage in the company, and it's like this. Okay, you come on Tuesday, you check the data usage of the company. It's like this. On Wednesday, it's like this. On Thursday, it's like this. What will come to your mind?
The usage has gone high.
It has
Like
done what?
that's gone high. Like it's now higher
Good.
than
So,
the other.
yes, what will you be thinking? What's happening?
Uh, I think I'll be thinking that maybe that the data is now being uh overused.
Now, yes, you'll be thinking something must be causing the high usage of data.
And,
So it's either the people in the organization, maybe somebody is downloading
download this
so
thing.
somebody is using company data to download movie,
Uh,
or somebody is watching YouTube with company data, or let's say someone is moving things or doing things that are not necessary. So what do? You call um, the security people and tell them, "Oh, look at what I noticed. Too. What is happening?" And they tell you, "Okay, sorry, that the headquarters called us that they needed a document, so we are trying to send it to the headquarters, and it's a high volume document." What will you now say? Okay, I foresee because I was wondering why the data was that big. You understand, right? Are you there? Hello, I can't hear you. Anyways, the recording is on. Okay. So when you come back, you get it from us. So if you were not watching, if you were not watching the system, you would not have noticed such activity. And that is why we say that visibility is very, very important. If you were not watching, you would not have noticed this. So what are we going to be monitoring? What are we going to be watching? We're going to be monitoring logs. Are you back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My network dropped.
Yeah, no problem. So what I said is, if you were not watching or monitoring this data usage, would you have found that or noticed this thing?
No, sir.
Good. And that is called visibility because somebody was watching. That was why you were able to notice that something was happening. And that is why we're saying in the SOC environment, what are we going to be watching? What are we going to be monitoring? We are watching the system servers, the security solutions, network devices, our router, our data, our power usage. We are monitoring all those things. Now, another challenge came up. And now the challenge now is that the logs are not so easy to read. If I tell you to read this log here and make meaning out of it, give it a shot. Let's see. This is a log from a system. So read it and
Uh,
make it make sense.
okay. Uh, 8th January 2020, 11, 11, 11:17,
Why did you
55
jump the
seconds.
first figure? Why did you jump? Is that where
Huh?
the log started? Why did you jump?
No, because I didn't understand like what was actually there.
Okay, continue. Go ahead.
Okay. Uh, get slash http slash 1.1 200 10801 hash hash http double slash www.google.com slash search question mark q equal to log plus analyzer analyzer example equal to utf slash 8 and oe equal to utf slash 8 and aq equal to t and
Is it making
rls
sense to you?
equal to no
Good.
no.
So this was the new challenge that we encountered. They are not easy to read, and they are not. They don't. The logs. They don't make all that sense when reading it, especially for those who are not trained, those who are not skilled. Now, let me read this log for you. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
I will say someone with this address 111.111.111.111. Someone with this address or a device with this address on this particular day, 8th January 2020, around 17 minutes after 11, he accessed the Google platform using these credentials, and he searched for log analyzer on the Google, and his system has the following details. Meanwhile, he was not using a Chrome server, he was using a Mozilla Firefox server. I can see that he's using a Mozilla Firefox version 5.0. He's not using an Apple system, he's not using a phone. He did this event, he searched for this using his what? Windows laptop. And this is the details of his Windows laptop. The language he is using is not Chinese or German, he's using English language. And this is the version of his Firefox. Now that I read it, does it make a little bit sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. So it's a big challenge. Reading logs is not all that sweet. Now, the bigger challenge is that it comes in huge volume, like 25 million logs a day. And that is approximately like 300 to 400 logs every second. So you can imagine you are working and your work is to read these logs and you are having like 300 of it coming in every second. How will you survive? Eh?
Uh, you asked
How
the
will you?
question.
We have our call is ending in the next few seconds, so I'm going to be sending you a new link to join to complete the class. Okay? Now I'm sending it
Okay.
now.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
So welcome. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just to refresh on what we've talked about so far, we've looked at the problem, right? We looked at the problem that it took 205 days for companies to detect an attack, and it also took 80 days before the attack even happened. 80 days before them, there were indications that this attack will happen, and yet 67 of the times when it was detected by outside communities, not even the company itself. So we looked at that in a calendar form to see the extent of it. And we now say that the root cause of this kind of mishap is lack of visibility. And that lack of visibility now led us into the need for security monitoring, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, we said, what are we now monitoring? What should we monitor? We said we're going to be monitoring logs. Logs of what? Logs of systems and servers, logs of anything on the internet that we are working along with. We're going to be monitoring the logs. And a new challenge came up, which was that the logs were not easy to read and understand. In fact, not just that they were not easy, they come in high volume, 25 million logs. If I tell you how many logs your phone has per day, creating everything you are doing per day, you'll be shocked. So we try to read this log and make meaning out of it. And with very vigorous steps, we are able to make a little meaning out of it. Now, let's do a little practical. There is this platform called Virus Total. So your first practical will be to go to www.virus. Hope you are seeing the board.
Yes, sir.
Go to virustotal.com. What are we going to be doing there? It's functioning. This platform is like a threat intelligence platform. It's like a threat intelligence platform. And what is a threat intelligence platform? Your assignment number one: find out the meaning of threats or what a threat intelligence platform is. Remember your AI assistant. Ensure that you request for
Yes,
it
sir.
at the end of the class. So I will send you the link, then you can continue from there.
Okay, sir.
Intelligence has double L or one L.
Double.
Okay. Where did you guys school in the secondary school? Living World?
Aztec. No, secondary school. Aztec. Adventist Secondary Technical
Okay,
School.
you went to Adventist.
The
Okay,
one at
okay.
that. Yes,
Okay,
yes. Aztec.
interesting. Yes. So you find out the meaning of threat intelligence platform. But for the sake of the class, threat intelligence platform is like a platform that curates. If you want to know the sicknesses that has come before and the viruses and sicknesses, if you want to know everything about viruses and sicknesses, which organization will you think of? Do you know the meaning of WHO?
World Health Organization.
Good. So when there is an outbreak of any new virus or system, they are the ones to give the announcement and let us know, right?
Yes, sir.
So they keep track of events in the health industry and in the health sector. They keep track of all those events. So threat intelligence is to cybersecurity what World Health Organization is to the health sector. Explain what I said.
You said the threat intelligence is the. Sir, please come again on that one.
Okay.
Cyber sector. World Organization.
I said what World Health Organization does in the area of health sector
Yes.
is what threat intelligence platforms does in the area of cybersecurity sector.
Okay.
Meaning, when you want to go and look for viruses, the informations about this virus or this attack, this, that, where do you go to? A threat intelligence platform.
Threat intelligence. Yes.
Yes, you go to a threat intelligence platform, and there are many of them, quite a few of them. But one of the one you're going to use for your practical now, as a beginner, would be called virus what?
Total.
Yes, we're going to use a virus. We're going to use virus total for a sample. Now, inside this platform, we are going to paste. That reminds me, when I read this log as, what did I say this stands for?
Hmm?
What did I say that number stands for
No,
when I was reading the
you called
log?
the number. You called the number now 111.111. You called the number.
I qualified it with an adjective. There's a way I introduced it. What did I say? Can you remember?
Uh, Something whereas
I said someone
okay.
or a device on this particular date accessed the
It's
Google platform and searched for log analyzer. And these are the details of his system, his the Windows system they use.
at the window.
That's what I said.
Okay, sir.
So indirectly,
One.
I mean that this set of numbers is used to trace a
Describe someone.
device or anyone. So if that's the case, this number that we saw 111.111, I think is the set is in four, right? One, two, three, four. Let me use a different color for it. Are you back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know. Someone called me, even if my phone was on the end. Thing
It's
went
all
off.
right. So that number, it has four segments, or it's shared into four parts. 111.111.111.111 is called an IP address. First of all, it is an address. Just like you have number 13, blah, 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 avenue, road, this, that. This is an address. What kind of address is it? It is an IP address.
Address. Okay.
It is an IP address. And that will be your second assignment. What is an IP address? What's your first assignment?
To find out about the threat intelligence and www.total.com.
Good. So your first assignment was to find out what threat intelligence is, right?
About WW. Yes.
About what? Yes.
Yes.
This is your first assignment.
And WW. Yes.
We are going to open this platform now, this threat intelligence platform now. We're going to open it now.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to explain
Okay.
what we are going to be putting inside there. So this set of numbers is an address, and it is the kind of address it is called an IP address. So an IP address is, of course, when you go and look for it, you find that meaning. But just know that every device that is connected to the internet has an IP address. And what do you use an address to do?
To describe your location.
Yes, for location purposes. Is it to find
Yes.
where this or
Location.
that is? So that is what it is. So with this address, we are going to look for it, and we are going to put it inside our threat intelligence platform. We are going to use this virus total, and this address will tell us who this person is. The person that came here, the person that did this, that this address is going to let us know who he is, possibly where he is from, and more so if this person has been good or bad in the internet. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so just like I'm doing it when you, after the class, you repeat the practical. So I'm going to type in www.virustotal.com. Before I send it, I'm going to see if I will increase my screen. Okay. So I've increased my screen. So virustotal.com, I'll enter. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
What does it read?
Analyze. I can't see it here, sir. Zoom in a little bit. Okay. Analyze suspicious files, domains, IPs, and URL to detect malware and other breaches. Automatically share them with the security company.
Good. So he said, with this platform called Virus Total, you can analyze suspicious files. Someone sent you a file over on the internet, and you are thinking, this file, it be like say you get virus. Before you open it, bring that file to Virus Total and come and check it. Virus Total will scan it and tell you if this file has virus or not. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Someone send you, hey, Patrick, visit my website. Let me give you free data. And you say, this kind of website that this guy sent me like this, I don't trust this website. Before you click that his link, bring that website and check it here to see if it is clean. IPs. I hope you have seen IP.
Yes.
This is an IP address. So you can also search for IP address here. URL means links, like a website link, any
Website.
link. Yes. So that is what this platform does. If you want to test a file to see if a file is clean, you just choose the file and test it. Once you submit the file, it's going to tell you if that file is clean or not. You want to test a website address or an address, you click on the middle URL, you paste it here, and check whether it's clean or not. You want to search for anything, you search. But this time around, we're going to search for the IP address of that guy. Can you remember the IP address?
The IP of Which IP address?
The IP address of the guy we read his stuff now. Our guy, we are analyzing his log.
Okay.
111 dot.
Okay, that's the IP address. 111.111.111.111.
Yes, never forget that is an IP address. That is how IP address come. Some IP address, the numbers are different. So you can see 20.142.113.68. Whenever you see numbers that are stacked in this kind of formation, then the first thing that should come to your mind is this is an address. This is an IP address. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Even as you are right now there, your phone has an IP address like this. It has an address that is structured like this. By the time we get into the practicals more, you find out how to find the addresses of your devices around. So let's go ahead. Now we are going to search this guy's IP address and check whether he has been good or bad, and check where he's coming from, whether he's coming from China, whether he's coming from Indonesia, whether he's coming from Nigeria, whether he's coming from anywhere. So we are going to press on search, and Virus Total will run some search on it. And mere looking at it, we are seeing red, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's already showing that, oh, this guy in way not too pure. Yeah. So we are seeing that it says 2 over 95 security vendors has flagged this IP address as what?
Malicious.
Good, malicious. Meaning say in road no do clear, in way no clear. He's into frauds, he's into bad things, he's a malicious person. And by the right, you can see where it's coming from. JP. What is JP?
Japan.
Yes, the person is from Japan. When you scroll down, you will also get more details about this person's address.
The address.
Yeah. So you have to take your time, go through it, go through the platform very well. All these ones that are clean are the ones that he is clean of, but the ones he's being found wanting on, they will be flagged yellow or red. So when you come to a site or an IP address, when you get an IP address that is clean, everywhere will be green like grass. You will not see any red. For example, let's look at another IP address, 8.8.8.8. This should be Google address, IP address. This is the IP address for Google. When I mean Google, I mean www.google.com.
Yes, Google browser.
Google.com is English, it's for you and I, but computer translates it to 8.8.8.8. So what computer will be reading is the IP address. You, as a human being, you will be reading the web address, the website address. So computer will translate it to numbers. So if we search this number, which is Google, and check whether it's clean or bad, what do we see?
It's clean.
Yeah, it's very clean.
Very clean.
Yeah, you see United States, very clean. Everything clean from A to Z. So that is one way of finding out whether files, URLs, links is good or not. So we already know that this person that came here didn't have a good intention, right?
Yes, sir.
And if we are not monitoring the system to find or to read this log, there's no how we will be aware of this development. So that is what happened. Now, a solution came up. Remember the challenge. The new challenge is that these logs are not easy to read, and also they come in huge volume. Those were the new challenge we got or we found. So the community developed a solution called Security, Information, and Event Management, pronounced as SIEM, which is the short
SIEM.
form,
Okay, SIEM.
SIEM. Yes. So the community developed this solution to use to tackle those challenges and problems we saw or we've talked about previously. Don't forget the full meaning. You're going to be meeting it often in the industry. Security, information, and event what?
Management.
What about SOC? What's the full meaning of SOC?
Security operation uh, center.
Center. Center.
Security operation center.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is SIEM?
Security information
This.
event.
Let's add this into um, your research,
Yeah,
your AI
GPT.
research. So let's ask it. What is SIEM? SI what? SI what?
SIEM.
Okay. What is SIEM? Question mark.
Okay.
So read.
Uh, in cybersecurity, SIEM stands for Security Information and Event Management. It's a platform or system that helps organizations collect logs and events from across the IT environment, normalize and correlate data, find meaningful patterns, detect threats in real time, applying rules, alerts, and analytics, investigate incidents through dashboard queries and reports, support compliance by storing logs and generating audit-ready reports. Okay, think of SIEM as the central nervous system of the SOC, SOC.
Continue.
Okay, okay. Some popular SIEM tools. Okay, it takes signals from everywhere. Okay, it takes
What
signals from everywhere. Processes them
what
and
example of
alerts
signals? It takes
analysts when
signals. What is
something
here?
suspicious happens. Logs and okay, logs and events.
Good.
Logs from everywhere. Processes them and alert analysts when something suspicious happens.
Okay. So when we talk about SIEM, we are talking about a solution that helps organizations to collect logs and events. Events is when we say that there is an event, it means something has happened, right?
Yes, sir.
So the same tool or the same solution helps organizations to collect logs and events, to normalize and correlate data, to detect threats in real time, to investigate incidents, and also support compliance. So, to solve all the problems we've discussed in the past, a SIEM was introduced. So, the SIEM is going to be taking the logs from all these devices. It will take all the logs, perform some magic, and what will it give out?
SIEM.
You said?
Suspicious activity.
Yes. So it will
You
gather
say it
millions
will give
of
out
logs.
suspicious activity.
It will gather millions of logs, and with configurations and settings inside it, we also attach threat intelligence platforms so that they can fine tune and sieve through those logs to know the ones that are suspicious, then push out suspicious ones to you. That is the work of a SIEM tool. So let's have a recap before we wrap up for the day.
Yes, sir.
We found out the problem, and we also found out the root cause, and we now have a solution called the SIEM tool, which is the solution. On our next class, we're going to go into more deep on the SOC.
Real life analogy.
Yes, we're going to look at the SOC more in depth. We are going to look at those that work in the SOC, what they do, how the SOC works together with each other, their main core functions, etc. So, like I told you, the material is available in your folder. You can do yourself some good to
Yes, sir.
go through it before the next class. If you have free time before weekend, you can also let me know so that we can wrap up the SOC material.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Don't forget your two classworks.
Yeah,
So also when you do this practical, screenshot it, and you can do it on your phone anyway. If you have your system around, good. You can still do this one on your phone. Screenshot the results and send to me to show me that you've done it.
okay.
So now I'm going to
Sir,
share. Yes, go ahead.
the assignment, right, is to like to search for an IP address, like to check an IP address on the www.virustotal.com.
No, the assignment is to find out what a threat intelligence platform
What is a
is.
threat? A threat. Okay, okay, and yeah, okay.
Your first assignment is what is threat intelligence platform.
Platform.
You
The second
can
one is
use,
IP address. What is an IP address?
yeah, the second assignment is what is IP address. So you can use your chat GPT to educate yourself more, but ensure that you get enough information so that on our next class, when I ask you, you'll be able to answer accurately and informed. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now look at the message button. I'm going to paste the link of, okay, I will also send it to the WhatsApp anyway. I'm going to paste the link of the chat GPT, the one you're going to be using. So if you click on it, it will
Okay,
open
same.
for you. And if you're already logged in, you should have it as one of your chat histories so you can continue chatting with it. Okay? Yeah. So let me see. I should be able to. If you're not able to grab it from here, I can send it to the WhatsApp group for you. Which do you prefer?
That'd be correct.
You've taken it
Huh?
already, right?
Yes. I've copied it down.
Okay, confirmed. Good. So, thank you very much for staying around today's class. Like I said before, the program is not about to rush and finish. It's all about understanding and having a
Yes.
clear
Yes.
picture of what you're doing and understanding the processes and
Understand.
how it works. You understand me, right? So one step at a
Okay, yes, sir.
time. you will get to the end of it and without becoming confused at any time. So thank you very much for coming around. The video recording will be pushed out before tomorrow morning or before afternoon. Ask for it, request for it, and you will get it. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. So thank you, sir. Have a nice day.